What up YouTube? It's your boy Mr. Ocelot, back again with another at-home product review. Today we're looking at this old hardtail, my very first mountain bike, which I've electrified. I took this old hub motor, which I had off of a old Walmart bike, as well as the controller and the display, and thrown it onto this old hardtail with a new battery and some other nice bits to refresh it up. Now, before you go on and comment about how stupid it was to spend hundreds of dollars updating this bike with an expensive ass motor and expensive components, let me just tell you, I agree 100%. All the money I sunk into this bike, it wasn't worth it, and I could have just bought like a newer bike. But that really wasn't what it was about for me. You know, like part of it is just like the build process and tinkering. So it's like an expense, I know. Speaking of which, I hate to do this, but if you could please click on one of the Amazon affiliate links in the video or the description below, I would really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything, and I get like a small commission. So it's not going to cover the cost of my hobby, not even close, but it really helped me out, and at least I can justify doing more projects and videos like this. Here we go. Let me walk through these parts. So first, I had to electrify the bike. So like I said, I used this 250 watt rear hub motor that's off of a $600 Walmart bike called the Hyper E-Ride 29er. And it comes like integrated with the wheel already, and it has a disc brake, and so I'm using all that. And also I'm also using both tires. Other parts off of that Walmart bike are the chain and the derailleur. Now, if you don't have any of those parts lying around, you can go on Amazon and buy a rear hub motor kit for $360. Since I already had the hub motor, the most expensive part that I bought was this 36 volt e-bike bottle battery. It's 360 watt hours, so a pretty good size there, and it was $175. What I like about it is when you turn it on, using this switch over here, you can press the power indicator on the battery physically, and it'll light up to tell you how much battery you have. And then it's removable, so you throw your key in that keyhole, pull the battery out entirely. This front becomes like a handle, and then the charge port is down here, and it's all kind of self-contained. You don't have to worry about like disconnecting connectors or anything. You're just removing the whole kind of coffee thermos looking thing off of your bike. Now, coming out of this battery, there's just a red and a black wire, 36 volts. So you're gonna have to do a little bit of crimping. I'm not gonna go in there right now, but if you don't already have one, you're gonna want to pick up a wire crimping kit for $38. And you don't want this motor to be going off and pushing you when you're trying to brake. So underneath these brake levers, I've got some brake cutoff sensors, and you're gonna want the SM connector to connect to the stock Hyper E-Ride controller, which I got in there. I needed to pick up an extension cable to go from this motor cable here to reach to where my controller is. I picked one of those up for $19. And then I got this bike frame storage bag, this triangle bag, for $13 to hold all the wiring and everything. And then one more thing I had to pick up was this Cadence pedal assist sensor for $11. So once I had all those electrical parts transferred onto my bike, I refreshed some things, because this was a 2015 KTM Ultra Funn 29er, which had been ridden probably over 1,000 miles and just had a lot of old technology. So what I did was, first, to improve the gearing on this Hyper E-Ride motor, I picked up a Bucklos crankset that came with a 30-tooth chainring for a 7-speed drivetrain. So that was $37 for this crankset with the chainring. To help ensure I don't have any chain drops, I picked up this Funn Zippa Lite mountain bike chain guide here for $34. And then I wanted to improve the gearing on this Hyper E-Ride drivetrain. It came with a Shimano 7-speed, but the low gear wasn't very low, so I picked up this new freewheel. It's a Shimano TZ500 7-speed 14 to 34 tooth mega range freewheel for $24. I mean, that's a pretty awesome deal. I'm really happy with that. And then using the stock Hyper E-Ride derailleur, the Shimano Touring TZ, and I changed the shifter from a grip shifter to a trigger shifter. It's so much better, you guys. This Shimano Altus 7-speed shifter for $19, highly recommended. Much better than the twist shifter. I got this Wake stem, which is shorter than what this KTM bike had before. So this is a 45 millimeter stem. Picked that up for $10. There was some kind of cosmetic things I did. I didn't really like all the orange accents on the frame from the donor bike, so I rather than having some sort of custom black frame wrap, I actually used just like black electrical tape. You can just barely tell there. It was a big orange KTM painted logo there, and then there was another tag here, that same thing. I just threw some electrical tape. There you go, now you can tell. I'm really liking this Zhiqiu. It's like a no-name Amazon brand saddle, which you can get for 20 bucks. And it's got like these gel pockets on top, and just really fits my bum perfectly. And then these nylon composite pedals you can get for like 18 bucks. I wanted to pay homage to the motor donor, a Hyper E-Ride. So I'm using this green Hyper bike decal that I picked up for $8 on eBay. Since the name of this bike is Project Zombie, I threw a little zombie sticker there on the top tube just to let you know what's up. So there you go, guys. This is a fun little cheap project that I did. Project Zombie. Please like and subscribe, and keep riding. Peace.